Portugal break the drought against Argentina. Santiago Gomes Cora has gathered a team full of youth and experience, and Echard is the captain. Rojas, Revol have had a very good tournament so far, and for Portugal the go-to man no doubt this weekend has been number 7, Alberto Esteves, and a lot of experience there, especially number 9, Pedro Leal. He's been around since 2003. Portugal on the left and Argentina on the right. Terrific conditions for the remainder of this day 2 at the Wellington Sevens, part of the HSBC Sevens World Series. And Greg Clark calling the action alongside me is Carl Tanana. Been impressed so far today?
Oh, most definitely, Greg. Really enjoyed these knockout games. This is what it's all about, day 2. Jockeying position, try and get some silverware, some valuable points at the end of this one.
Remember, the top 4 on the World Series at the end of the 9th event in London in May will automatically qualify for the Olympic Games in 2016 in Rio. Brazil, the host nation, already qualifying or already occupying a space in the men's and women's draw in Rio. There's the Portuguese coach, Pedro Neto. The referee from Scotland, Mike Adamson. Portugal kicking off, and they won their bowl quarter-final. And Argentina now, early possession inside their own territory. That's some wonderful finishes. That was a good tackle coming in from Beretta for Portugal, and they turn it over. No, the penalty goes to Argentina.
Lift both your legs away from the tackle.
I was just going to say, nice piece of skill there from the Portugal defender. I'm not sure who it was. They used their legs rather than their hands to try and get that ball back with the ruck, so you can't do it. But this guy, I really rate him. Alberto Esteves, he's good.
29 years of age now, 52nd tournament. A shame for Portugal that they don't have more of those experienced players like Esteves and also Leal.
I've seen a lot of things in the game of sevens. The first time I've seen that with the legs.
Never die wondering in sevens. So the line out has been stolen by Portugal, and they get the penalty. Taking the man in the air. Leal in his 50th tournament will look for touch as the Argentinian bench.
Well, these two teams really do play a similar style of sevens rugby. They don't mind taking to the set piece. Really strong in contact, and I think Pedro Leal for Portugal and jersey number 9, he's the one that needs to step up.
He's going to throw into the line out. And he finds Lino down to Cardoso. Beretta into that playmaking role, and he pops a beautiful ball up there to Leal. Well read on defence though by Argentina. Esteves. The ball just ripped out of his grasp there. So Argentina now with a clear run to the line. And so that's the first try. And it goes to Herman Schultz, the number 3, his 3rd try for Wellington 2015, the man from Cordoba.
Well, brilliant work at the breakdown here from Argentina. This will be a good shot of it. 2 members in, and now's a nice rip from Santiago Cordero. And then they switched straight into attack, and then Schultz just took his line. Big looping stride from the big man, the number 3, Herman Schultz. First try, Argie.
He's a fine prospect too, Schultz, considering he's only 20 years of age. Interesting that the Argentinians have Segundo Tuculet, who has scored 5 tries this weekend, on the bench.
Let's go.
The kick-off from Gaston Raval. It bounces in Portugal through Leal. Lays it back, and Murray, the New Zealand-born Carl Murray, goes to ground. Just not allowed to get into any rhythm at all at the moment. It's been a good defensive effort by Argentina, and the counter ruck is good.
Offside.
And the penalty goes against Nicolas Horadal.
Yeah, you know, it was that try score with Herman Schultz turning the ball over, Greg.
Simple catch and pass out to the wing. But the Portuguese didn't panic on that occasion. Echard trying to find a runner to hit the gap. Now they go back to the left through Luna, and he spotted a hole. He just can't reach out and dot it down, though. But it's still there for Argentina. And now they get the try. So it's 2 tries to none. And it was pretty simple in the end. Sheer weight of possession, really. And it's now 12 points to 0 with a kick to come.
Both teams like taking into contact, but Argentina, they run into the holes, not at the man, as the Portuguese do. When you do that, you're able to split the defence. And just, as you said, Greg, weight of possession, too many missed tackles.
So the captain gets his 2nd try, Rodrigo Echard. Only 21 years of age, a lot of responsibility with the captaincy at that young age, and there's a terrific conversion as well. So it is 14 points to 0, and the coach on the right there, Santiago Gomez Cora, most prolific try scorer in the history of the World Series. Leal. Good run there, and Portugal just now starting to ask questions, but then coming up with a mistake again. Very keen to shift it wide. Argentina. Luna hands it back. It's gone backwards. Raval. Alvarez. One-handed pass out to Finco.
Alan, you got something?
In fact, it was Cordero.
Advantage foul play.
So 14-0 and hot on attack again. Argentina.
Advantage over.
Rojas. Tackle had to be made. Advantage being played here. And they look to be a little disorganised out to the right on defence, Portugal, but that sloppy pass will help them regain their defensive line.
Advantage over.
But now the advantage is over. And that's a simple run in yet again. So it's the number 5, Santiago Cordero from Bella Vista, the 21-year-old, his first try this weekend.
We're just stringing too many phases together, Argentina. And Portugal, they're guilty of allowing the Pumas to just run at them, eat up the space, and not attack the ball. You see they're just numbers in and around. A lot of missed tackles, also very tired. This is at the end of a long sequence. Just goes on the outside of Leal to Santiago Cordero. And they're very tired, the Portuguese, because Argentina just dominating position.
We'll get the scoreboard sorted, please.
3 converted tries to 0. So at half-time in this bowl semi-final, it's Argentina 21, Portugal 0.
Scoreboard's still right.
Não contestem os retos. E depois o que é que acontece? Vocês estão-se a juntar todos e depois estamos a ficar à espera. Pipoca, fiquem em pé, Paco saiu e ponham pressão nos argentinos. Não ficamos à espera. Se temos superioridade numérica, ponham pressão, não os deixem passar a bola, pá. Quando o Paco vai à bola, não estamos a fazer isso, pá. Temos de envolver sempre 2, 3 homens do rugby. Sai do reg, espalha e sobem pressão na defesa para cima deles, malta. Homens internos a trabalhar, ok? Estamos a ficar à espera e a juntar-nos do reg.
my Spanish is about as good as my Portuguese, but I'm sure Pedro Neto, the Portuguese coach, would have said, stop making soft turnovers. They've cracked Argentina's defence on a couple of times, but then just lost the ball. Santiago Gomez called everything. Make your tackles. Keep doing what you're doing. Take it into the setup, be physical, and then use the space, get it wide.
Sounds simple when you say it like that.
Executing's a different manner, different thing there, Greg, but starting to heat up, the crowd's getting into it. Start getting down to the business ends of things. The trophies are coming right around the corner pretty soon.
It'll be Argentina kicking off through Gaston Revol, the 28-year-old.
Advantage knock on.
Lost forward by Portugal, so it's not happening for them.
Advantage
And
over.
Argentina, who are 5th on the overall points table in the series, come up with a mistake early on, pass drifting forward. They're on 40 points, and they're 6 behind the 4th place Australians.
Time off,
So they need maximum points here out of this bowl competition to just stay in that race for the top 4.
1 and 2 substitution.
Just even on that attack, you see Argentina just going forward with more authority. A loose pass, that's what to be writing down there. Santiago had a good chat to him after their last game last night. Very positive bloke. Very easy to talk to too. He's a good manner. He's got a good way about him with his players too, Greg.
Are you speaking in Spanish?
My limited Spanish and his limited English, so we met somewhere in the middle.
Set.
Leal puts it in and takes it out. So if they're going to mount a comeback, they're going to have to be the next to score, you'd think. And that's poor play, and so Argentina can make them pay here. Straight ahead. Poor defence, and away he goes. So that's a double for Santiago Cordero, one of the youngsters in this Argentinian team, growing in confidence every tournament. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with over the coming years, you'd think, Argentina.
A lot to admire about that try. First, it was the dummy to the left-hand side. He's got a try too. As Santiago Cordero, very low to the ground, even centre of gravity. Very confident young kid.
28-0. Coach will be pretty happy. Going to be an interesting matchup if the scoreline stays like this in the final of the bowl between France and Argentina. France have been hot and cold throughout this tournament if they are on. Oh, and there's a nasty fall, but the referee says it's okay. Now the penalty goes to Argentina.
That's good refereeing there. Said it was a contest, both players going up for the ball. Nothing wrong with that.
Time off, substitution. Siete.
Yeah, that's the lifter's fault there from the Portuguese point of view. Just let him go.
Plenty of passes completed by Argentina. And they lead 28 points to 0. And they want more. Good tackle by Estevez there, just wrapped him up, ball and all. There's a man hitting the inside channel. And now a simple fend, and he's got a hat-trick. Santiago. No, it's not. This time it's Finco, Ramiro Finco. So that's his first try in this match, second for the weekend.
Oh, terrible defence here from Portugal. They had the numbers there. Look there, you got two guys going on to one player, and Finco coming around the back door at speed. They went up high. You got to go lower. You got to get your shoulder in. If you don't, this is what happens. You get run over.
Another 2 points. And all of a sudden it is 35-0. So one-way traffic here. Finco, the try scorer. And there could be more. There could be more. Pull down 5 meters out, but the troops arrive. And diving across there. Alvarez, I think it was.
They were both competing for the ball, was happy with the competition.
Referee is happy. Oh, Portugal won't be happy though, Carl.
Oh, this has gone to the point where they are just broken mentally, physically, Portugal. It's wave after wave after wave from Argentina.
And it was Rojas that scored the try. So Javier Rojas gets the 5-pointer.
Pedro Neto played in the Portuguese jersey before. There was a shot of him. There's nothing he can do about it. This is outstanding here from Argentina. Relentless.
Estevez away from 1 and 2. He's got 1 to beat. Estevez, the go-to man for Portugal. It's taken a while. He finally got into some space, and that is his 6th try for the weekend. Edorito Estevez, but way too late.
But impressive, Greg, you got to say that. He made his own space. He says, get out of here, son. That's the touchline. He's in half a metre. Get rid of a second one. And a nice in and away. He is a winger in a 15-a-side game. Oh, that is power. If he had a couple of nice players around him, he could have been in anything, that kid.
So not a lot for Neto to celebrate in this performance. But at least they were on the score sheet, and now a clear under the line. Coming across is Leal, but they're not going to be quick enough, and so that's pretty simple in the end for big Herman Schulz. His 4th try for the weekend.
Well, another impressive big unit. 20-year-old, you see, Greg, just brushes off. Another weak tackle. Carl Murray won't be happy with that effort. And he just strides away. Herman Schulz. Very nice.
And the conversion from out wide, not successful. And there is time for more. .47-5, so a real blowout this scoreline. Raval. David Matus. Penalty goes to Portugal. They've just been shut down in midfield. No real penetration apart from this man here, Estevez, but you want him charging onto it, not backtracking. He stands and eventually he delivers. Miranda, the captain, firing it over to Guedes. He's got some jet shoes, but a good tackle in the end had to be made there by Rojas. Kick across field here, and it's Murray. Murray stepping. To Murray having a run. They pull him down. High tackle there. Leal putting the kick through. And over on the far side, they are going to score. And it's the replacement. So David Matus, one of the Matus twins who's 35 years of age today. Happy birthday, David, and also your brother, Diogo, who started the match. His try will at least give him something to celebrate, but it came way too late. So, full time. One-way traffic, really. Argentina cruising through to the bowl final against France. Argentina 47, Portugal 12.